Lahat yan ay mapapakinggan nyo na sa inyong mga cellphone. Dahil online na tayo, mga kamilenyo, kaya manood, makinig, dito sa Millennial Online TV.
Rider, sumalpok sa
Kaya
poste ng
i-follow, like, subscribe, at i-share na, mga katropa. Ikaw ba'y nag-iisa? Nalulungkot? Dahil iniwan at ipinagpalit? Niloko? Naging minamahal? Kung ngayon, i-type sa inyong mga cellphone, Facebook o YouTube man ang Millennial Online TV. Dahil nasa Millennial Online TV na ang online realista ng bagong milenyo, si Randall Villanos.
Sana'y di magmaliw ang dati kong araw nang di pang bata sa piling ni nanay. Nais kong mauli ang awit ninang mahal. You are the one who makes me happy when everything else turns to gray. Walk on through the rain. Walk on through the rain. Though your dreams be tossed and low.
At haharanahin kayo ni Randall ng iba't ibang awitin para maibsan ang inyong inip at kalungkutan kahit nasaan man kayo.
Hanggang sa tumanda. Matanda na, sana'y di tayo magbago.
At pwede rin kayo makiduet kay Randall tuwing Huwebes ng hapon. Ano pa hinihintay nyo, mga kamilenyo? Tawag na!
Araw-araw ikaw ang gusto kong
Responsable ka bang gun owner? At mahaba ba ang iyong pasensya? At hindi ba initin ang iyong ulo? Alam mo rin ba ang batas hinggil sa pag-iingat ng baril o firearms? Kung hindi,
A responsible gun owner?
Are you 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 a responsible gun owner? The PNP Civil Security Group would like to advise all firearms holders to renew their license to own and possess firearms and firearms registration within 6 months before its expiry date. Tumawag na at makipag-ugnayan.
Be a responsible gun owner.
One Gun Pilipinas ang sagot, mga katropa at kaganos. Tayo ituturo sa inyo ng One Gun Pilipinas o OGP ang lahat ng legal na paraan at proseso upang ikaw ay maging isang responsableng gun owners. Ano pa hinihintay nyo mga ka-gunners? Sali na sa Wandang Pilipinas ngayon na.
Now, we are
Talakayin. Biggest destruction of dangerous drugs worth 1.
Rebisahin, opinyon, malawaking, aksyonan. Kasama si Rosel Lopez, ang inyong katropa sa pagbabalita. Dito lang sa Millennial Online TV. Tutok na mga katropa!
Iyan o. Good evening sa iyo, Los Biminda. Magandang gabi, Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao. Yun, si Los Biminda yon. At ngayon po ay siyempre araw ng Biyernes. Sabay, nako, Biyernes na, Sabado na, Linggo na susunod. At ika-17 na po ng buwan ng Nobyembre taong 2023. At siyempre sa inyong programang Tropa. Siyempre wala kayong magagawa, pagtsatsagaan nyo ako. Ako inyong makakasama, Rosel Lopez. Pinagtawanan tuloy ako ni Mr. DJ. Well, mga kaibigan, oras sa udyat, alas 6:50 na ng gabi, Philippine Standard Time. Tulad nga na sinabi natin sa inyo, wala kayong magagawa, pagtsatsagaan nyo ako, katulad ni Boss Mark Castro. Ayan, pinagtsatsagaan ako niyan kasi wala siyang magawa ngayon. Kaya panoorin ko nga si Rosel para matawa naman ako. Ayan, di ba? Tama ba yun, Boss Mark? Okay, mamaya mga kaibigan, halamin natin sa DST PagAsa sa ating katropang si Alzardi Aurelio. Ang lagay ng ating panahon. Abay, nasa na kaya si Bagyo? Ay, hindi pala naging Bagyo, no? At ano na kaya ang lagay? Kasi kanina maaraw, so hindi naman umulan, hindi naman umulambon. Tama lang yung ganyan. Huwag naman masyadong mainit. Mahirap naman pag sobra init. Aba, mamaya ma-heat stroke tayo. Ayun, tabo ko dyan mga kaibigan. Mamaya tutungay natin sa inyo yung ginawang Pandesal Forum kung saan yung ating mga manlalaro, no, ng ating bansa ay dapat bigyan naman ng kasiyahan, bigyan ng parangal. Siyempre, bigyan din ng kaukulang parang pondo nila, panggastos nila. Mamaya alamin natin sa Pandesal Forum. Siyempre, yung pinangunahan ng naging moderator doon, si Wilson Lee Flores, isang premyadong kolumnista. Malalaman natin mamaya kung sino yun. Okay mga kaibigan, at kumusta na ba ang buhay-buhay natin dyan mga katropa? Kumusta na mga buhay-buhay? Baka mamaya kayo ba'y nalulungkot o paano ba? Dahil alam nyo malapit na ang Pasko. Siyempre magpapasko, parang tuyot, di ba? Alam nyo yun, yung parang tuyot ang Pasko natin ngayon. Ewan, bakit? Pagmula po nung dumaan ang pandemya, mula nung dumaan ang pandemic, gano'n na ho, naging malungkot na ang mga sumunod na araw ng Pasko ng sanlibutan. Hindi natin alam. Siyempre, unang-una, siguro, nawala ng pera ang mga tao dahil nga hindi nakapagtrabaho. No? Yung mga negosyante, medyo bumagsak din, marami. Kaya siguro isa yun sa dahilan. Pero, parang ngayon, parang ramdam pa rin natin. Bakit? Kasi before, dati-dati, pagtungtong pa lang ng BER, di ba? July, August, September. Yung ating mga kababayan ay nagkakabit na ng kanilang mga Christmas lights sa kanilang mga bakuran, sa loob ng bahay, kasama na siyempre ang Christmas tree. At siyempre yung mga parol. Pero nitong after nga nitong pandemya po mga katropa, ay medyo parang tumamlay, nawala, no? Marami nang hindi nagkakabit, di ba? Iba naman katwiran, kakabit mo after ng December, babaklasin mo na naman, mahirap magkabit. Well, yun lang ang nakita ko, ay lang mga napansin ko sa mga nagdaang Pasko at pagsalubong sa bagong taon. At syempre, doon sa mga paputok, natural na yun dahil pinagbabawal ho yun. Syempre, may mga ibang pamamaraan para sa pagsalubong, tulad ng mga torotot, pag-iingay ng radyo, yung mga kalderong pinupukpok, pati yung pagsusunog ng gulong sa mga karsada, bawal na rin. Di ba? Tama ba yung sinabi ko, Boss Mark Castro? Nga pala, mukhang nakita ko yung iyong YP. Mukhang nasa Las Vegas yata. Umalis ba si Lindsay, Boss Mark? Mukhang namasyal yata ng Las Vegas. Eh, ano kaya pasalubong sa atin yan, Boss Mark? Joke lang. Sigurado, siyempre sa inyo may pasalubong yan. Eh, nagbabaka sakali lang na makaambom. Bekene, men. Okay, ano nga si Boss Mark, mga katropa, yan bukod sa aking cameraman dati sa TV5, kaibigan ko rin ho yan, na talaga namang team kami, tandem, di ba? Hindi mawawala. Pero siyempre, natural naman sa isang team o isang magkaibigan na hindi mawawala tampuhan. Pero tampuhan lang yun, tampururot lang yun. Hindi ko katulad ng iba dyan, ako nagtatanim. Yung iba dyan, ako po, umahantong pa sa hindi maganda. Yun yung mga taong mga hindi broad-minded. Pero katulad namin ni Mark, broad-minded. Hindi naman para ang isang tampuhan lang yun. Natural sa magkapatid nga, nangyayari yun. Sa mag-ina nga, sa mga magulang at mag-anak, nangyayari yun Di ba, Boss Mark? Hindi mawawala yun, natural yun. Okay, so mga kaibigan, at magandang gabi rin sa ating mga katropa, ating mga ka-gunners ng One Gun Pilipinas. Siyempre kasama na dyan yung ating mga katropa, sina Corixman, no? Kasama na natin yan sa One Gun Pilipinas. Siyempre po yan ang ating mga katropa dyan, no? Si AJ Maghinang, yan, si Kagawad. May kasama natin yan. Hindi po pwedeng di natin batiin yan. Baka mamaya biglang magtampo, nako, mahirap na. Mga ka-gunners natin yan. Baka hindi na ako turuan ng proper way, no? Kung paano gumamit ng pistola o ng revolver. Diba? Siyempre, kailangan natin yan. Lalo na si Corixman. Ayun, magandang gabi sa iyo, Corixman, ha? Nakikita kita, lagi kang may out of town, Lagi kayo namamasyal ng iyong family. Kung saan kayo napupadpad na lugar. Pero okay lang yan, natural yan. Okay, mga kaibigan, oras natin, alas 6:55. Huwag na ho nating patagalin, mga katropa. At tunghayan na natin yung pong lagay ng ating panahon. Buhat po sa ating katropa, isa sa weather specialist po ng DOST PagAsa. Walang iba po kundi si Alzar D. Aurelio. Narito po. Okay, mga kaibigan, oras natin, alas 6:55.
Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Narito ang ating weather update. Tatlong weather system ang nakakapekto sa ating bansa: Northeast Monsoon o amihan, shear line, at yung trough o yung extension area ng low pressure area. Yung pong low pressure area ay nanatili pong nasa labas po ng ating Philippine Area of Responsibility, nasa layong 990 kilometers silangan ng northeastern Mindanao. Base sa ating mga data ngayon, mababa pa rin ang tsansa na maging bagyo at maaari pong pumasok sa PAR ngayong araw. Sa ating lagay na panahon, makakaranas po ng mga kalat-kalat na pag-ulan at thunderstorm sa Cagayan kasama ang Babuyan Islands, Batanes, Bicol Region at sa Palawan. Kaya paalala po sa mga kababayan po natin na mag-ingat dahil sa mga pag-ulan na posibleng magdulot ng mga pagbaha o pagguho na lupa. Sa lalabing pong bahagi ng Luzon ay magiging maganda at maliwalas sa panahon, maliban sa mga isolated na mahihinang pag-ulan. Para po sa mga kababayan po natin sa mga Northern Samar, Eastern Samar, Davao de Oro, Davao Oriental, Caraga, Basilan, Sulu at Tawi-Tawi, mag-ingat po tayo dahil sa mga kalat-kalat na pag-ulan at thunderstorm na posibleng magdulot ng mga pagbaha o pagguho ng lupa. Samantala, sa lalabing pong bahagi ng Kabisayan at sa Mindanao ay magiging fair weather po tayo ngayong araw, maliban lang po sa mga localized thunderstorm o mga thunderstorm na magdudulot ng mga biglaang buhos na ulan. Dahil po sa malakas na hangin ng amihan, meron pa rin tayong gale warning. Ang nasasakop po ng gale warning ay sa Batanes, Ilocos Norte, Ilocos Sur, Cagayan kasama ang Babuyan Islands, Isabela, Aurora, Northern Coast ng Quezon kasama ang Puyuyo Island, Camarines Norte, Albay, Calayan Islands, Sorsogon, Northern at Eastern Coast ng Catanduanes, Northern at Eastern Coast ng Northern Samar, Eastern Coast ng Eastern Samar, Dinagat Island at ang Eastern Coast ng Surigao del Norte. Ang mga baybaying dagat sa mga nabanggit na lugar ay makakaranas po ng maalon hanggang sa napakaalon. Ang taas pong alon ay halos po aabot ng 5 metro. Kaya paalala po sa mga kababayan po natin na huwag munang pumalaot sa mga baybaying dagat nito para sa ating kaligtasan. Sa ating weather outlook, magpapatuloy na magiging maganda at maliwas sa panahon, maliban lang po sa mga isolated na mahihinang pag-ulan sa Metro Manila. Ganun din po sa Baguio City, ma-enjoy po natin ang weekend. Maliban lang po sa mga isolated na mahihinang pag-ulan dahil po sa amihan o northeast monsoon. Pero sa mga kababayan po natin sa Legazpi City, magiging maulan ating mga panahon sa loob ng 3 araw. Kung saan ay minasang pa rin tayo mga pamisa-misang malalakas na pag-ulan. Kaya mag-ingat po tayo dahil sa mga pag-ulan ito na posibleng pong magdulot ng mga pagbaha o pagguho ng lupa. Dahil po sa shear line, magiging maulan na panahon sa susunod na 3 araw sa Metro Cebu. Mag-ingat po ang mga babaeng po natin dahil sa mga pag-uulan na posibleng magdulot ng mga pagbaha o pagguho ng lupa. Pero sa Metro Davao, magiging fair weather po tayo kung saan makakaranas po tayo ng bahagyang maulap hanggang sa maulap ang kalangitan maliban po sa mga isolated na mga pag-ulan dulot ng thunderstorm. Ang sunrise po mamaya pong 5:58 ng umaga. Sunset ay 5:24 ng hapon. Yan pong ating weather update mula sa PagAsa. Ako po si Alzar D. Aurelio.
Maraming salamat sa iyo, katropang Alzar D. Aurelio. At nagatid sa atin niya sa oras na alas 7 ng gabi, mga katropa. At yun, tulad na sinabi niya, wala naman palang pag-asa maging bagyo, pero magpapaulan pa rin. Yun nga lang, sa may parting Cagayan naman. Merong awa ng Diyos dito sa Metro Manila, hindi naman tayo inulang kanina, no? Dahil wala naman tayo naramdaman ng mga ambon man lang o ulang kanina. Kaya tama lang yun. Okay, at yun mga kaibigan, maraming magandang gabi rin kay Kuya Enteng Diaz ng Barangay Tagalag, dyan po sa Valenzuela City. Ay malamang to siguro nasa bahay na at walang lakad, maraming lakad ho ito after work, kung saan pa yan may area. Meron sa Parada, meron sa Pulo, meron sa Malinta, may area pa yan si Bro Enteng si Kuya Enteng. Isa po yan sa ating aspirant ng Central Luzon Region 45 Eagles Media Organization. Ayan, alam mo si Bro Enteng, matulungin din. Siyempre, gusto niya palawakin, gusto niya ng malaking grupo din, kaya nag-aspire siya sa Philippine Eagles para mas makatulong pa kung saan lugar, hindi lang dito sa Metro Manila. Ikaw, Kuya Enteng, gusto mo, kumbisihin mo si katropang Mark Castro na mag-member sa Eagles. Ikaw na kumumbinsi. Hindi ka pa hihindihan niya, Kuya Enteng. Okay mga kaibigan, alas 7 na ng gabi, Philippine Standard Time. At yun, mga kaibigan, pero ganun pa man, kahit sinabi ng PagAsa yun, kailangan wag pa rin makalimot na magdala ng mga pananggalang sa ulan tulad ng jacket, kapote, lalo na sa mga riders at syempre ng mga payong. Para naman kung sakaling bigla na bumuhos ang ulan, hindi naman tayo magmukhang basang sisiw. Hindi mo kasi masasabi, yun nga, may mga panakanakan pag-ulan, minsan halimbawa, sa Valenzuela area, makikita nyo sa may bandang pulo o ulan. Pero pagpunta mo ng Arcong Bato, Palasan, wala namang ulan. May ganun eh. Dahil nakakita na ako minsan niya sa probinsya. Nakikita ko doon sa kabila na yan. Ito totoo to. Yung kabila na yan, umuulan, may ulan. Pag tumawid ka rito sa kabilang lane, wala nang ulan. Ganon, merong ganon talagang kaya magdala pa rin tayo ng panangga sa ulan. Okay, so mga kaibigan, sa oras na alas 7:05 ng gabi, panoorin natin yung pong ginawang forum dyan sa Kamuning Bakery, sa Pandesal Forum, kung saan yung ating mga manlalaro, na hindi napapansin, hindi nabibigyan break. Sa bagay, noon naman na nabibigyan na ng pansin, katulad nila Plus Ilorde, sina Onyok Velasco, sina pangalan nun, yung panahon ni Marcos, yung si Duran ba yun? Si Bad Boy from Dadyangas, yun, katulad doon. Pero ngayon, ang buhay na hunon, wala na, mahirap na. Pero dati, sikat na boxer yun. Yung Bad Boy from Dadyangas, kung tawagin. Na pelikula pa buhay niya noon, na ano siya sa pelikula, pero parang bumagsak din siya. Ayun, kawawa naman. Pero magaling yung boxer yun, si Bad Boy from Dadyangas. Limutan ko pangalan nun, tama ba yun? Hindi naman si Duran yun. At hindi, siyempre mga kaibigan, yung mga naging boksingero natin, tulad niya, sina Senator Manny Pacquiao, marami pang iba. Marami yung magaling na Pinoy. Kaya minsan, medyo bigyan natin ng pansin, lalo ng ang PSC, ang Philippine Sports Commission, hindi nabibigyan ng break. Hindi nalalaman ng madlang people na meron pala tayong atletang gano'n, meron pala tayong manlalarong ganito. Ito, alamin natin sa Pandesal Forum kung sino itong atleta na ito. So mga kaibigan, panoorin po natin.
And I'll introduce ko yan, we'll start ko may apa, pero hindi pa tayo start kasi nag-age pala pa. So, kwento ko sa inyo na si the famous basketball player Antoy Moki from this school. Dito siya nag-high school. Yung Antoy Moki ulang panahon, baka di pa kayo taga dito na siya nag-galing sa basketball. Tapos, one of the biggest sports patrons in Philippines today, dito din nag-high school, Julanio. One of the biggest sports philanthropists in the Philippines. MVP. Dito nag-elementary high school. Yung kalaman niya sa negosyo noon. Ramon ang from this school. Hindi ka naman ako Galing niya. RSA dito rin. Galing niya. Wala ka ikaw to. Ramon ang si Chitati niya. Sabi ko to, Chitati natin. While we are waiting, may konti na ako kwento sa inyo. Yung Shang-Chi is pronounced as Chi, yung Q-I, Shang-Chi. Ang pronunciation in Mandarin, Shang-Chi. It's a 2,000-year-old game. I-perfect na rin naman niya. 2,000-year-old game na nag-umpisa ng dynasty. Sikat sa buong Asia. Sa Vietnam, sobrang sikat daw. Saka sa ibang bansa sa Asia. Sa Cambodia also. Tapos sabi nito, sa Asian Games, wala na. Southeast Asian Games is a game. Medal sport. We'll wait lang, sorry, I will wait lang for the name. Parating tayo, between time. Thank you. Thank you to everyone. The set of Shogi. Ito ang first time na World Shang-Chi Championship gagawin sa Amerika. First time sa Houston. First ever yan? First sa Amerika. Pero pang 19 na to, 18 by 18. This is pang-18th edition. Characteristic. Ang purpose ng mga leaders na dito, they want to promote the sport sa Pilipinas. Sana dumami ang maging. Ayan ang natin. We'll start in a few minutes. 18th edition. 18th. Mamaya ang kwento nila. Our outstanding leaders people. Thank you for your time. Coming all the way here. On the weekend, may masarap tayong lunch. Nandang nila. Ayan, tayo lunch na. Good afternoon. We'll start na. Sige. Kompleto na Kalisa. Sige po. Oo. Naki-record ha. Oo nga. Tayo. Oo siya. Sorry.
Sir, ano po?
Ikaw ako. Good afternoon everyone.
Sir, yan po.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this very unique Pandesal forum with leaders of the Shangqi sports and also leaders of the Filipino-Chinese Amateur Athletic Federation. We are here at Philippine Cultural College for this press conference. This is the official send-off ceremony for the Philippine Shangqi team. Later on, they will all explain the details and you can ask questions. I'd like to first acknowledge the people in front, our leaders. First, of course, I'd like to acknowledge our host. We have a very gracious host, young-looking and outstanding educator, Dr. Polly C. She is president of the Philippine Cultural College. This college, by the way, is 100 years old this year now. They're celebrating their centennial. They have produced many of the most outstanding philanthropists and business leaders in the Philippines, including Ramon A. San Miguel Corporation Chairman. And sa basketball and sports, si Mr. Fortunato Atoyco is a graduate of Philippine Cultural College. So, thank you, Dr. Policy. Next, we'd like to acknowledge Dr. Chan Kwan over here. Mr. Chan Kwan is not only a business leader, he is one of the founders of the Filipino-Chinese Amateur Athletic Federation and now also chairman of the Board of Trustees of FCAAF. Next, we'd like to acknowledge the very young leader of the FCAAF, Ms. Natalie Xia. She is the newly elected president of the Filipino-Chinese Amateur Athletic Federation, which is a very dynamic national association with 18 sports under them, 18 different associations under this dynamic group. And they recently gave a big donation to EJ Obiena to support. Of course, next we'd like to acknowledge Mr. Wilson Zhou, President of the Philippine Shangqi Federation or the Philippine Chinese Chess Federation. Next, we'd like to acknowledge Mr. Wilson Tan. Mr. Wilson Tan is the honorary president of the Philippine Shangqi Federation and also vice president of the Filipino-Chinese Amateur Athletic Federation and a very outstanding businessman. Next, we'd like to acknowledge Engineer Asi Ching. He is the only Philippine Grandmaster of the game of Shangqi from the Philippines. And I heard one of the top 2 players of this game in Southeast Asia. And he will be with the Philippine team going to Houston, Texas. Next, we'd like to acknowledge Mr. Chen Beidun. Mr. Chen Beidun is the team captain or team leader of the Philippine Xiangqi team to compete in Houston, Texas with 30 other countries from all over the world in Houston. And then we'd like to acknowledge also 2 other dynamic officers of FCAAF, Mr. Charlie Lee over here. Magaling mag-ping-pong and also dynamic leader. Also, Mr. Joey C. na natago sa likod. Very dynamic sports leader. Also, Principal Peter Lee over there is an officer of FCAAF. A very outstanding intellectual and educator. And magaling sa ping-pong. Matalo din lahat tayo sa ping-pong. So, we'd like to invite the host first to give opening remarks. We'd like to invite Dr. Policy to give the welcome remarks for this next 1 minute.
FCAAF President, Ms. Alicia, Mr. Champon, the founder of FCAAF and the chairman of FCAAF Board of Trustees, Mr. Wilson Lee Flores, Secretary and Director of FFCCCII, Mr. Wilson Cho, the President of Xiangqi Federation, and Engineer Asi Jing, Xiangqi International Grandmaster, Mr. Cheng Pei Tuan, the team leader of Philippine Xiangqi team to the United States, and Mr. Wilson Tan, the Vice President of FCAAF. Our friends from the media, officers of FCAAF, ladies and gentlemen, good morning to all of you. It is my honor to welcome you to this morning's press conference here at the Philippine Cultural College, organized by the Filipino Chinese Amateur Athletic Federation, or FCAAF. In particular, I would like to extend my warmest greetings to our friends from the media who are joining us this morning. A huge part of today's program is the promotion of the development of sports in the Filipino-Chinese community, as well as the conferment of plans for the Philippine Xiangqi team to participate in the 18th World Xiangqi Championship in the United States. Today's event comes at the most opportune time as Philippine Cultural College marks its 100th founding anniversary this year. In the last 100 years, the school's overarching objective has been the holistic development of our students. That is, our aim is to develop our students' physical, intellectual, emotional, cognitive, and social abilities. Through curricular and extracurricular activities, we help our students enhance these skills to prepare them to meet the bigger but also more rewarding challenges of life outside the school. One way of reaching this objective is, of course, through sports. Evidence suggests that increased physical activity and fitness among students also help improve their academic performance. Indeed, sports bring out the best in everyone. It is a field, after all, that is among the oldest forms of social activities, as evidenced by the holding of the Olympic Games, as well as early as 776 BC. It is this capacity of sports to bring people together and make them work in concert toward a certain goal that continues to drive, motivate, and inspire us to continue holding sporting events and ensuring opportunities not just for our students, but also for the communities we serve. Above everything, sports continue to be a source of immense pride for the whole community, not simply because of the awards we reap from various competitions, but mainly because of our capacity to come together as a community committed in the pursuit of understanding, cooperation, harmony, and lasting relationships between and among each other. As I end, I wish our Philippine Xiangqi team safe travels to the United States and of course the very best of luck as they compete in the 18th World Xiangqi Championship. And I thank once again the officials of the FCAAF as well as our friends from the media for gracing today's press conference with their presence. I wish us all a wonderful and productive day. Thank you.
Thank you very much, very eloquent Dr. Policy, our host for today's event. Thank you for your welcoming remarks. Next, we'd like to, before we open the floor for questions, we'd like to invite the newly elected president of Filipino-Chinese Amateur Athletic Federation, Ms. Natalie Xia, to give a few words of encouragement to Philippine Xiangqi team.
Philippines Cultural College President, Dr. P.R.O.P.A, Mr. Chan Juan, our member of FCAAF, Mr. Wilson Flores, Secretary and Director of FFCCCI, Mr. Wilson Cho, President of Xiangqi Federation. I ask Chief Xiangqi International Grandmaster, Chen Pei Kun, Team Captain of Philippine Xiangqi, and Wilson Tan, our FCAAF President. And also, good afternoon to all friends of mine. Let me introduce FCAAF. The Filipino-Chinese Amateur Athletic Federation is the umbrella organization of more than 100 sports-oriented institutions, associations, and school-based organizations. It aims to promote the development of sports in the Filipino-Chinese community as well as the larger Philippine society by employing for the national sports development of our government. The federation was organized in October 1988 upon the recommendation of the former president of Philippine Olympic Committee, Governor Jose Siri, through close coordination with Manila Chinese Press Club. The federation has 18 events committee that plans different programs and projects for different sports like basketball, football, track and field, swimming, volleyball, badminton, table tennis, cycling, Chinese chess, fishing, dancing, Wushu, Yuan-Ti, and others. Each committee has its own set of officers and members who are responsible for the project of each event, such as holding, tournament, or training. The Federation has on top of its list the training of Wushu athletes who will represent the country in various regional and world competitions. At present, the Federation, through the Wushu Federation of the Philippines, is working closely with the official of Wushu team. As an incentive, any Filipino-Chinese athlete who earns medals and bring glory to our country will be rewarded with a plaque of recognition as well as cash incentives. Many of our former and present officers used to serve as manager of different national teams, such as but not limited to boxing, cycling, basketball, table tennis, women's football, wushu, swimming, and tennis. The most important is right now, the Chinese chess is one of the sport events we are trying to promote and develop. As this sport has been a part of our Chinese culture, we have put up a Chinese chess training class or center here at Philippine Cultural College. With this, we would like to thank you, Philippine Cultural College, for providing us a very conducive venue for chess learners. We have a team joining this year World Shang-Chi at Houston, Texas, and we are sending them off and wish them good luck on the competition. Hope they can bring honor and glory for our country. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Natalie Xia, this year's newly elected president of the Filipino-Chinese Amateur Athletic Federation, who is a strong supporter of Philippine Shang-Chi Federation. I'd like to also acknowledge one of the top players of the Philippine Shang-Chi team, Mr. Manuel Tan, over there. He will be competing for the Philippines, Mr. Manuel Tan and Engineer Asi Ching and the others. So we would like to open the floor for questions. Anyone wants to say something? We'd like to invite the founder of FCAAF, Mr. John Kwan, to say a few words of encouragement. To the Philippine team going to Houston, Texas. He is also chairman of the board of trustees of FCAAF, aside from being the founding one of the founders. Chairman also of the Philippine Wushu Federation. Kaya sumikat ang wushu na sa kanya.
Good afternoon. Already overworked. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, every one of you. I would like to welcome all of you to the ceremony of our release from Arthur. She is the champion of
Philippine champion sa King Kong now. World champion. Wow, galing. Dapat dito kayo sa unahan ng picture niya. Congratulations.
I believe in this coming future, she will be the one possible world champion. It is the glory of Filipino. I hope she can do it in this near future. And of course, we will support her from this daily practice because in sports, everything we need this money. Without money, we cannot do anything. Because, of course, if we can send him to China. China is one of the best sport in Asia, even in the world. If we can send her to China, we will do chance to become a champion of the world. And of course, thank you, every one of you, coming to us this morning to this ceremony. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And also, our team is going to stage to a competition in Shanxi, and hoping with the championship bring the title the champion will be. Thank you.
Thank you. Before we proceed, I invite sila to a picture with Mr. Chan, the T.R.O.P.A champion. Picture lang before we proceed. Kahit ang short picture lang dito. Yung sana, dito ka. The mother also. The coach. Yes. Coach sa isang souvenir picture before we proceed. Kasi sikat. Closer
lang po.
Oo, picture. Principal, also, your nose of people, Joey C. Picture mo na before we proceed for yes.
Thumbs up daw po.
Baka pwede nyo sabihin ang full name nyo, tapos baka may good luck message ka for the Philippines Shanxi team. Your full name.
Going to US also or US Open.
Really?
That's what you said.
December, going to US Open, anong full name nyo?
K3 to Pandesal and good luck to sa teams na nag-compete po sa US.
Philippines Shanxi.
Philippines Shanxi team po. Good luck sa
When did you compete sa US itong December? Right? Yes. Explain, kailan ka nag-compete sa Amerika itong December?
December 16 to 22 po.
So parang dalawang sets of ito. T.R.O.P.A champion ng Pilipinas and the Philippine Shanxi team. Pag-iulit yung full name mo para hindi magkamali ang media.
K3 Pandesal.
Lynn
po.
Green Cruz.
Si Catherine Bernardo.
Oo nga. Mas bata. So good luck to all of them. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. So we'll have a time for a few questions and then mag-lunch tayo. By the way, ang lunch, masarap na catering anak ni Mr. Changpong. Ang lunch,
Good afternoon, Sir Wilson. Good afternoon, Sir. Question po by Mr. Wilson too.
Yes, sir.
How many players are we going to?
Philippine team.
The members of the team, how many? And
yes,
how do we choose the member of the team? There may qualifying tournament po ba? Or is this the first time that Philippine team will compete in this tournament?
According to there's a qualifying tournament. That's the Philippine Open Championship, which means the top two will be the one representing the Philippines during the championship in US.
Is this the first time na lalabas tayo ng bansa para compete? Or marami na pagkakataon na compete kayo international?
No, this is not the first time. Actually, on my part, I have competed in the international arena for about 40 times already.
But the 40 times?
For the World Championship, I think I competed around 8 times.
What was your best finish?
My best finish is 5th place.
Wow. What about the other member of the team? Ano mga experience nila internationally? Meron na rin ba?
Yes, same as me.
So anong tingin niya, sir, chances for this coming World Championship?
Hopefully we try for the best because most of our competitors are professional. They play to earn for a living. Unlike us, we're actually amateur. Yes.
Nabanggit ka rin na kasama natin si Bong, nasa Asian Games, regular, nag-cover kasi sila dun eh, na regular sports ng team.
Yes.
Asian Games,
So, nakapag-compete ba tayo ba?
Yes, before.
Oh, before. Ano po ang natin, ang highest finish natin?
Basta nag-compete na lang ako. Kasi is not, hindi ako yung interested ang level.
Matanda natin. Ma'am, medyo ang trip going to Houston ay hindi biro on the resources. Malaki ang gagastusin ng team natin. So, with we know wala pa silang support from the Philippine Sports Commission because the sport of Shanghai parang hindi pa yata regular association under the Philippine Olympic Committee. So, gaano po ka yung support na ibibigay ng FCAFP para sa team na to other than the other sports?
Sige, full support naman. Tapos, others, yeah, all the jacket and all the uniforms, we provide naman. Tapos, the rest, we find sponsors also. Yeah.
Meron ba kayo naka-ready na incentives just in case na mag-world champion ng mga ating chess players?
Yes. Meron naman. Hindi naman
coming from Anzo for the Asian Para Games, I think this will be a familiar to you. Anyway, and for one policy, I don't know if you were the principal when we were fortunate and privileged to be the judge of the Manila Division press conference when it was held here about, I think, 8 or 9 years ago. You were not yet the principal, but we were privileged to be the judge for this, for the Manila Division. No. It is Division SPC, Sports Press Conference. The press conference when it was staged at the Philippine Culture. Anyway, sir, just to engineer sino, just for clarification, sino po ang ating mga representatives na pumipay in the World Championships? Sir Asi, Sir Manuel, and who's the third player? Only two. Okay. Could you give us an overview of how difficult it is? For example, you achieved 5th place in what year, sir? If you still recall. 2007. Where was it staged? China. how difficult it is to reach fifth place. What is the format of the World Championships? Are there any draw? Are there any groupings before you reach? For how many matches before you reach the final 10? Just the general format, Engineer has.
The general format in the championship is Swiss format. Means like chess also.
So like there will be a draw and pairings as well.
Yes, very much fair. And normally the game will be played at 9 rounds.
9-round system, yes. And the most number, single play. So I should be particular, similar chess format. Sino format kayo na po? And si Sir ang second board. Parang gano'n. Is that the same thing?
Actually, there's no team competition.
Competition. Okay. So 9-round Swiss system. So a draw, may draw.
Draw is 1 point and a win is 2 points.
2 points. Okay. So, and what is, since you're Shang-Chi IGM, Sir Engineer, how do you earn, for example, is it the same, similar to what you're earning in FIDE? You have a certain number of competitions, certain number of points, so you became international grandmaster. And what year, sir, did you become IGM? Kung natatandaan ko.
I think I become a IGM at the age of 25. Right now I'm 45%.
So, ganun po kayo lang. Individually, sir, naman, though our other chess player, how long have you been playing, sir, Shang-Chi? How many years? 20 years. 25 years. Is this the first time that you're going to represent the country in the World Championships, or how many times already? Several times. So this is maybe your 10th time already to represent the country, the Philippines, in the World Championship. Okay, so alam niyo na more or less yung rivalry doon, yung China is still the number one in the Shang-Chi ratings. More basically again, to give our listeners and readers familiarity, of course, because it's a Chinese strategic thinking game. China is most likely number. But one of the other formidable countries now practicing Shang-Chi that you might be likely facing in the World Championships?
Aside from China, the other formidable countries is Vietnam. Because Shang-Chi in Vietnam is considered national sport.
Yes.
Almost 2/3 of their population plays Shang-Chi.
Okay, so Vietnam, China, what else? Mga Indo-China, yes sir?
The Western countries. Western country, not so much.
Not so much. Pero sir Wilson, baka Japan.
Also in Singapore and Malaysia, very chess player, very good in
Shang-Chi. How I know about it, yes.
We have most of our time.
So we hosted one edition of the World Championships in Shang-Chi. What year?
2017.
2017. Lately, the Shang-Chi International Federation is how big now? How many countries?
The World Shang-Chi Federation consists of 27 countries.
27 countries.
Most of the countries is called Asia and Oceania.
But, ito lang po, just again, kasi hindi pa rin ako naglalaro. Just medyo pamilya. Pero, how challenging is Shang-Chi, Engineer? What makes it a very, a thinking man's sport, in other words?
actually been purpose related about playing chess. Because there's many set of rules and regulations to be to follow. Okay. Unlike in playing the Western chess, actually there's no risk. Almost anything is open, is allowed. And that Chinese chess, even a check, even a capture, sometimes is not allowed.
So, very mas intricate pa pala ito.
Yes, very, very complicated.
Kaya pala engineer ang nag-catch-up. Because of the anyway, so I think that exhausted all the questions. And any questions from the floor? Okay, good morning and good afternoon, sir. I am Freddy Lapsa, representing going back dun sa patanin sa Shanxi, so parang niya, para po, hindi ba masyadong well-known itong sports discipline na ito. So, despite na naglalaro po kayo, how do you look at the potential itong sports? Halimbawa, yung mga bata po natin, paano ba, gaano ba kahirap? Still, hindi potential kasi alam niyo po natin na ang sports discipline po natin, nagbibigay ng maraming incentives, and paano ba magiging patin natin ito? How do you, part of the youth? Madali ba matutunan sports po?
Yes, pero when talking, the problem is language barrier. Because most of the chess book in Chinese chess is written in Chinese. So that's the, I think, the biggest problem. When you're trying to know it as a but if you want to teach, you can't teach easily naman. They're willing to learn.
Okay. So parang sa Chinese lang talaga ito. Hindi, awawan yung mga full Filipino naman. Baka interesado yung magbalan na.
No problem, because we have a class every Saturday in cultural knowledge. They can go here and learn. 9 o'clock to 11, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. every Saturday. Open. This is open.
So dito lang, in the Philippines, dito lang sa Philippine Cultural College.
As of now, as of teaching here. It is true. As of now. It is true.
But saan po nag-origin itong Shanxi na po ito? Sa Pilipinas na? Paano natin na i-introduce dito?
Actually, it's because of the immigrants from China. Before, alam naman natin na dati wala naman masyadong issue ng tao. So, Chinese chess ang nila. Tapos we promote it. Actually, this Chinese chess we have been promoting for 75 years. Because our organization is established in 1948.
Dito sa Pilipinas?
Yes. But the only problem is, yung mostly Chinese na yung technical due to the nature of the university because of the language barrier.
Did you guys, baka pwede magbigay ng code sa lahat ng mga Pilipino?
They're willing to learn from us. No problem. They can go to the cultural garden every Saturday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Kayo po yung natuturo. So, sino ba yung mga players po natin na pupunta sa Houston? Sila po?
Mga lalaki.
So, may age limit ba yung gustong matuto yung sa Shanxi?
Wala po. Wala po.
By the way, sabi ni Mr. Wilson siya, lahat ng gastos ng delegation, sagot ng Philippine Shanxi Federation. Airfare, everything. Tapos with the support of FCAAF also. Yeah, maybe one or two more questions. We have very nice lunch from the catering of Mr. John Kwan's daughter. Pinakasikat sa catering sa Metro Manila. Very
One thing kayo baka point, madam,
yes.
yung training center po dito, kailan po start na in-order po ninyo?
3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago lang.
Yes.
Please not release the book.
Okay. So, ano po yung nag-motivate sa inyo para bigyan ng ganong attention itong sports?
I think I already explained in my speech. Why sports is so important to our students.
Kayo po mismo na naglalaro po ng siya. Mr. Chan, naglalaro rin po kayo ng sports ng
I want to say that actually first gold medal for the Philippines is 2008 in Wushu tournament in the world. We got the first gold medal at that time. That time we got the first gold medal. Wushu tournament in China.
So this sports, do you think magiging world champion din tayo? Like we should?
I think so.
Since kaya pa naman siya, very humble si Mr. Chan Kwan. Sinabi ni Mr. Gonzalo Chow at si Mr. Alicia, noong 2017 when the World Shang-Chi Championship ginanap dito sa Manila, Philippines, sa Manila Hotel, siya ang nag-donate ng most of the expenses for the foreign delegates, for the entire competition, si Mr. Chan Kwan. Thank you very much now sa mga NCAAF officers and Philippine Shang-Chi Federation. Special thanks to Mr. Chan Kwan, who is a very generous philanthropist sa sports. Not only Wushu, na tinutulungan niya ang Wushu ng Pilipinas, kaya sikat ang marami tayong medal sa Wushu na sa kanila, and military next daw Shang-Chi dapat. Yes, Philippines agency. Yes. Mention your name.
Okay, I'm Jean Marana from the Philippine News Agency. My question is for Mr. Wilson Chu. Okay, sir. We are sending 2 athletes to the World Championships, but the federation itself, how many athletes do you have we have a national team? How many members? How many players do we have in the federation?
70.
Okay, and then for the whole year, ano po yung mga
every year we have a tournament in our Philippines. We have a tournament sa tournament. Tapos yung tournament, yung mga winner, for example, this time, last April, we have a tournament. So the winner and champion is AC, and the second runner is runway. So we just say that the president of Philippines go to USA. Every time we have go to other concentration drop and world drop, we have tournament. And after that, the Bronze winner, they were presented.
Well, for next year, sir, how many international tournaments are we preparing our players for next year?
Next year, maybe Asian Cup. Well, Asian Cup.
Next year, right now, I know there's an international tournament for the Asian Individual Championship. So we can be in Myanmar. Okay, sorry. The venue has already been changed. We'll be there in Singapore. December.
Next year. When will the federation start selecting athletes for this tournament?
Normally we'll be having the championship around May or June next year, and the winner will be the one to represent the Philippines.
How many athletes will go to the Asian Cup, sir?
2.
At top 2 always.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Thank you very much.
perhaps we will also ask Sir Wilson Tan.
Yes,
Happens to be the Vice President of the International Championship Federation. Vice President, so in other words, we have friends in high places in the Federation itself. So, sir, how can we really promote championship not only within the Filipino-Chinese community, but also outside, for example, because the chess is a very, very common sport. Although sabi nga ni Engineer Ashley, it's a little bit more intricate and complicated. How you got become a training center here, but how can we develop it more among Filipinos, not only just Filipino-Chinese?
We just want to promote the Xiangqi in all the Philippine schools. So not only Chinese. Also, we like to invite to our school in Philippines, so all the students can join with us and to promote the traditional Xiangqi events.
I would like to have something. Last year, in cooperation with Eugene Torre Foundation, we have a training camp for the international chess to play for Cambodia SEA Games. That's why it was in cooperation with Eugene Torre Foundation last year.
Yes, in last year in Cambodia SEA Games, but our player is also for training for only 3 months. So we can get very good scores. So now we just want to invite some older Philippine citizens by our schools to join us because we have representative in the Philippines. We have the citizen nationality. So we like to citizen nationality in Philippines, but we are player also in Chinese citizens. So we can join the SEA Games, Asian Games, and also Asian indoor games.
I heard you are applying for T.O.P.A membership. Is it true? I heard.
Yes, naging regular member ko yan. Meron na.
We are trying to apply. Okay, members of BOC Philippine Committees, Olympic Committees.
Mga magpapilala sa Pilipinas talaga. Ay, may pahabol si
Sige,
add something for the Xiangqi. You know, Xiangqi is very well played before, during Asian times, maybe 3 generations ago, when the Chinese immigrants come to our country and they played Xiangqi very well, because this Xiangqi event is originated in China. So when they came here to other places, other countries, they also play and bring the culture of Chinese culture and play this Xiangqi. Now, because of the new technology we have now, youngsters or the new generation doesn't want to play Xiangqi anymore.
Nasa online na.
Yeah, because of the computer games and so it affected the games now with the new leadership of our FCAF under the leadership of Miss Natalicia and the cooperation of the Philippine Cultural College and the Xiangqi Association Federation. We'd like to revive this Xiangqi sport again and introduce again to the young citizenry for that we have this culture in China, and we have to bring them back and teach them again how to play this Xiangqi. Xiangqi is just like international chess. They have rook, they have horse, they have bishop, they have king and queen, and the pawns. So more or less similar to international chess.
Any movement?
The movement is different, a little bit different. That's why you have to know each function of the players. So
means in other words.
Yeah, so they can move freely. They know how to move. So That's why we're like to take FCAF, Philippine Cultural Palace, and Shaanxi Federation for again reviving this Chinese culture to. We are open. That's why we're inviting students to learn Shaanxi again. First, we're inviting the Filipino Chinese schools first, and then later on we can move on and teach Filipino schools students also. So we're not limiting to only Filipino Chinese students, but later on, hopefully that we can bring pride and glory to our country. Because our Shaanxi players are grandmasters, but they cannot represent our country, sad to say, because they're Chinese citizen. There's a ruling that you have to be a Filipino citizen to represent our country. So that's why we're going to request a POC or the PSC to help us assist their naturalization, or maybe they can represent the country. Because they are born here, they studied here, and they're really Filipinos, but because of their citizenship. So hopefully, ASI is our grandmaster, so hopefully the POC and the PSC and some other connections we have.
So he's not Filipino?
He's a Filipino, Anthony Filipino. He was born here, but his citizenship is Chinese.
So how can, but he will represent the Philippines in music?
We can represent Philippines through inter-club only. We cannot represent the Asian Games.
Kaya wala siyang Facebook or else, may data na tayo sa Southeast Asia.
Kung dati pa yun, meron yan. We can produce medals for our country, really. Pero wala na akong opportunity. So, thank you very much.
Without the POC membership pa, no, kaya hindi kayo makasali sa SEA Games, sa Asian Games. So, sino yung federation na nagre-represent pa? Kasi pagpadala rin tayo.
Actually, as far as we know, this Shaanxi sport is under the Philippine Chess Federation. So under that's just one of the events of the Philippine Chess Federation. So we need their approval, their blessings now before we can represent our country. That's it.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. By the way, si Mr. Charlie name is from Cebu. Kaya kung gusto nyo Cebuano, magaling kayo mag-Cebuano. Cebu born and raised naman siya. So thank you. Do we have time for maybe one last question? Kung wala, we'll go to picture taking. Yes? Okay na? So we have very nice lunch prepared by their associations. We have lunch. Picture taking well tayo of the flag. The flag of the Philippine Shaanxi team. Maybe up here, para makita itong board. Dito dyan siya maybe we could put this board in the middle, yung chessboard. Para background yung chessboard. Turn over yung flag na red off kami. Philippine Shaanxi Federation, Filipino Chinese Amateur Athletic. Yan, para kita yung chessboard. Complete ba? Si Mr. Asi, kita makita. Mr. Asi. Thank you. Yes, thank you. This is the Philippines.
Okay, so yun mga kaibigan, napanood natin, no? Yun yung ating mga pambato, no? Para sa larong parang Chinese chess ba yun? So yun mga kaibigan, at hindi lang naman yan. Meron din tayong mga magagaling dyan sa chess, dama. Punta ka nga sa Quiapo, hindi mo mamamati yung mga nag-chess doon, di ba? Within 3 moves, 5 moves. May pustahan pa yun. Yun dapat ang mga ipambato natin doon sa ibang bansa, di ba? Maraming mga, meron sila tawag na Chinese checker, di ba? So marami pong mga laro, no, na mga sports na magagaling ang Pilipino. Wala talagang ganon. Ako dati naglalaro ako ng chess, pero nakakaintindi ako, pero siyempre talagang pagtutunan mo ng utak, no, paglalaro ng mga ganon, chess, Scrabble, no. Meron po talaga diyan magagaling na within ilang moves mate kalaban. So mahirap. Marami diyan na mga manlalaro natin na magagaling na dapat ay magkaroon ng break at suportahan siyempre ng ating bansa, partikular ng Philippine Sports Commission. Okay mga kaibigan, with that, pasamantala po magpapala muna inyong lingkod at muli tayo magbabalik kung makakabalik tayo bukas doon sa ating programang Dalaw Barangay. Tingnan natin kung meron tayong makakapanayam na mga chairman na pwede na natin makapanayam o kaya barangay kagawad sa bawat lugar. Okay mga kaibigan, muli po maraming salamat sa inyo at muli magbabalik tayo bukas at sa iba namang itutungay natin. Muli ako po inyong lingkod at maraming salamat sa ating mga sumubaybay na sa ating programa. Yun, si Paring Bayan Jogrades, huli na rin nakapanood. Siguro maraming mga events to. At ganyan din si Paring Mark Castro, maraming salamat. At kay Bro Enteng Diaz. Bro Enteng, kung ikaw ay nandyan lang sa inyo bukas, baka pwede kami pumasyal sa dyan ni Paring Yob. Pasyalan ka namin. Okay mga kaibigan, ako po yung naging kasama, Rosel Lopez. Magandang gabi Pilipinas at mapayapang magdamag. Magandang gabi po.
Now,
Talakayin.
Biggest destruction of dangerous drugs worth 1.
Rebisahin. Opinyon. Malawakin. Aksyonan. Kasama si Rosel Lopez, ang inyong katropa sa pagbabalita. Dito lang sa Millennial Online TV. Tutok na mga katropa!
Responsable ka bang gun owner? At mahaba ba ang iyong pasensya? At hindi ba initin ang iyong ulo? Alam mo rin ba ang batas hinggil sa pag-iingat ng baril o firearms? Kung hindi,
A responsible gun owner.
Are you a responsible gun owner?
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 Are you a responsible gun owner? The PNP Civil Security Group would like to advise all firearms holders to renew their license to own and possess firearms and firearms registration within 6 months before its expiry date. Tumawag na at makipag-ugnayan.
Be a responsible gun owner.
One Gun Pilipinas ang sagot mga katropa at kaganos. Dahil ituturo sa inyo ng One Gun Pilipinas o OGP ang lahat ng legal na paraan at proseso upang ikaw ay maging isang responsableng gun owners. Ano pa hinihintay nyo mga kaganers? Sali na sa One Gun Pilipinas ngayon na! Barangay, pangunahing unit ng pamahalang lokal kung saan dito pinag-uusapan ang bawat sigalot ng mga residente ng bawat barangay. Dito rin pinag-uusapan ng mga piling halal na opisyal na barangay ang mga proyekto para sa kanilang barangay. Kumustahin natin ang panunungkulan ni Kapitan dito sa Dalo Barangay sa Millennial Online TV Worldwide, ang katropa ng bawat barangay.
Ating tinatapos ang ating pagpupulong. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagdalo at tapos na po ang ating session. Andun na po tayo.
Hanap mo ba ay Unwind Ventures? Tara nang mamangha sa mga tanawin. Ano man ang iyong travel goals? Dadalhin namin kayo. Sa Unwind Ventures at saya. Dito lang sa Wow Biyahe. Kaya wow, di ba?
Abangan dito lang sa Millennial Online TV.
Now, we are
Talakayin.
Biggest destruction of dangerous drugs worth 1.
Rebisahin. Opinyon. Malawaking. Aksyonan. Kasama si Rosel Lopez, ang inyong katropa sa pagbabalita. Dito lang sa Millennial Online TV. Tutok na mga katropa!
Mga milenyo, pagod ka na ba galing sa trabaho? At gutom na sa maghabong pagtatrabaho? Pero wala kang pagkain sa bahay? Narito na ang sagot mga katropa, ang Superman of Lechon. Napapawi sa inyong gutom at siguradong mapapa-analyze ka dahil sa tender juicy na jam mo pa at siguradong malinis at bagong katay buhat sa farm, kaya super masalasa at pangmasa pa. Ano pa hinihintay niyo mga katropa? Takbo na sa Superman of Panteño Siniluan at bumili na, baka maabusan ka, katropa. Pinaigting, pinalakas ang bagong news online TV ng bagong milenyo. Millennial Online TV, ang katropa mo sa pagbabalita.
Hi, this is Pangilari Gadon. Nananawagan ako sa ating mga katropa, no? At mga kaibigan, mga kababayan, na palaging tumutok sa
Millennial
Online TV. At yan ay tinangunahan. At yan ay pinangangasiwaan ng aking kaibigan na si Rosel. At ang mga nanunood dyan ay hindi bobo!
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, elas ang sinakanan, alam ng puso, sa dikit mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, kuya ka ng magiting, sa mandulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa nagatak tutok sa simoy at sa langit bagaw, ay ginatang tula, tawid sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na naghihinig, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di maghihinig. Luman ang araw ng walang pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang higaya ng pagkay mga amin, at mamatay ng
Online TV at sa lahat po ng sumusuporta. Maraming salamat po. Millennial Online TV is now signing off.